Hey guys, today we'll be doing a really short review and first impressions of the Xperia 1 Mark V, which in my opinion is the best and the last great Xperia Sony ever made. Especially after the disappointing release of the 1 Mark VI, I think this is one of the best deals right now to get, and it's a great phone. It does 99% of the what the Xperia 1 Mark VI does for almost half the price if you can buy a used in great condition. As you can see, the screen is one of the main attractions here. It's not like the other one, which is only a full HD screen. It's a 4K OLED screen, 120 hertz, over 500 ppi compared to less than 400 on the other one. This is a really amazing screen. The deep blacks, the OLED is just amazing. The colors are great, and the sound is one of the best sounds I use on a smartphone. And I had the iPhone 15 and S24 and all the other stuff. It's really nice sound. I love the usability of the 21:9 screen. Although I do prefer the 19:9 or 20:9 like the other phones have. I think it's easier to use to watch videos on YouTube and stuff like that. But it's still quite okay. It's really fast, I didn't get any lags or any warm-ups or anything, and I'm in Brazil right now, so I didn't get any overheating. The cameras are actually quite nice. The cameras are a great improvement compared to the 1 Mark IV, especially the main camera, and the zoom camera actually is much better. During daytime, actually, the zoom camera is quite good. I was really worried about the zoom camera. During the daytime, the zoom camera, the main camera, the ultra-wide, they're all great. But during the night, that's when Sony starts to have problems, especially with the zoom camera. It's just awful, mediocre zoom camera, awful zoom camera at night. At night, even on raw mode and manual mode and everything, like all of this stuff. But during the daytime, it's good, which is already an improvement. Before it was bad even during the day. The main camera is just extraordinary. I think if Sony put the sensors that they have on the main camera, on the ultra-wide and the zoom cameras, they would be amazing. The ultra-wide camera is actually quite good, even better than the S24 and the iPhone 15 Pro Max, the ultra-wide cameras. But the problem is the processing here that Sony does. They love to blow out the highlights during the night, which is awful. Even when you do RAW, it's just annoying. I wish Sony could fix that. They love to overexpose. Even during the day, the highlights are a little bit blown, unless you do RAW mode. But the camera is an overall improvement from the 1 Mark IV. And the 1 Mark VI, from the comparisons I've seen, it has exactly the same cameras apart from the macro mode. That's it. And the new app, which then you lose the Video Pro app, the Cinema Pro app and stuff, which you only get on Android 15. So I honestly, sure, you get a better battery life, a new processor, and a better macro mode, but that's it. You lose on the amazing screen, you get a shitty, mediocre screen, which if you go online on Reddit, you're already seeing loads of reports of people with loads of defects on their 1 Mark VI screens. So, I don't know what Sony is doing. I think they just want to quit the business because they're doing everything they can to make the worst possible phone for the same price. Honestly, the Xperia 1 Mark V was the last great phone Sony ever made. And sure, it does have some drawbacks, like the cameras aren't amazing at night, especially the zoom camera. And the battery life isn't the best, but it's not horrible either. Sure, the new one has a better battery life, but it's not miles better. At least I don't care that much, to be honest. It's a great phone, especially now that you can find it for $900, $800, much better than paying $1,300 for a phone with a shitty screen compared to the older one. Just buy the Xperia 1 Mark V. It's a great deal.